I'm here with Michaela Holmes and Luisa Martiri. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah, really good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so Pleasure Seeking. I, of course, saw the film. I think it was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching it as well.
Yeah. So, when I first read the title, there wasn't much. Like, the poster's just these bleeding eyes. And I was like, I originally thought it was gonna be something about OF or something like that, but what I got was something more personal. Like it kind of hit close to home for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. We've had a lot of people say that. Yeah, it's more about the dopamine chasing and instant gratification culture that we're kind of in at the moment. And yeah, I think a few people have related.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think something I thought about as well, kind of coming here, is we've had two out of our three selections are in the US, and I think the topic of healthcare as well is probably really resonant
Yeah.
here, more so probably than Australia. Like, so we can kind of, I feel like we're getting a lot of people really resonated
Yeah.
with it here.
I mean, it takes a turn, of course, when she finally seeks help. It's like, oh, sorry, your insurance can't cover you. Bye,
Yeah.
darling. And it's like, are we going to address my issues? Nope, you got to go.
Yeah.
It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, 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 and just kind of like you're on your own, and you'll have to deal with this yourself, or we can only take you in, and if you're actually dying, which is kind of how it is in hospitals sometimes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is like an American problem. However, in America, they won't really turn you away, maybe like Australia. Here, they'll service you, but they'll give you the biggest bill, like the price of a home in most other places, but they'll fix you.
Yeah.
You'll just be in debt for life. Like
Yeah.
now you have something to live for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a pretty good system in for certain things. So we have something called Medicare that is amazing. But our mental health system is very like it really needs to be overhauled, and it's pretty dire. Yeah.
So let's get back to pleasure seeking since we went off on the healthcare system. So the eyes bleeding, is that symbolic? So when I watched it, I realized like her pleasure seeking is seeking. It's not, like the actual like gratification of her shopping because she never opens these
Yeah.
packages. It's like she's constantly scrolling and looking and purchasing things, but she doesn't ultimately want or need these items.
Yeah.
So, is that why the bleeding eyes?
Yeah, I mean, so I think the film is really about pain and the habits that we get into to avoid dealing with that pain. So that's what the bleeding is, and it's just sort of like so built up that it's coming out of these people, and the um, the activities that she's doing and the sort of coping mechanisms that she has is these kind of like quick hits to like make her feel better in the moment, but by the time the package arrives, she doesn't worry about opening it because it's like that dopamine is gone and she needs to do it again.
So, there's a point in the film where the neighbor, like she's talking to the neighbor, did she originally connect with him online and then he became creepy? Is that what happened?
Yeah, yeah. So I guess there's a few things that the film is touching on. Like the other one is um, how very online we are and how connected we are, but ironically so disconnected. And so the Tommy, the neighbor, and her, they live right next to each other, but they are struggling to form any kind of connection.
Right,
So
yeah.
their first connection, or like they sort of have this like futile attempt at connection online, that then sort of devolves in Tommy expressing his pain in other ways.
Yeah. I can't believe he comes in her house. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I thought he was an attacker, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah. It's a lot. But yeah, so it's kind of going into that they're two very lonely people, and it's about the loneliness epidemic at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the last couple of years, and I think we're seeing kind of this real turn towards people seeking community again, and I think that's really in response to this kind of loneliness epidemic that we have been in the last few years, which probably is all due to the pandemic in reality. So yeah, I think that's it's, the film really kind of that's one of the core themes, and Michaela did a great job of kind of exploring that as the writer director.
And I think with the social media and the online thing, I do feel like social media has become a lot more commodified in the last few years, and even like our attention has been commodified, and yeah, so that was also part of the, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the era of sound bites
Yeah.
and instant. You know what I can't stand about the world we're living in? It's like, why do you need to order everything?
Yeah.
Like, just go out there, like, try it
Yeah,
on. Like,
yeah.
get your own damn groceries.
Yeah, we've kind of like we've traded like we have so much at our like convenient. We've traded. We have all these technologies available, but we've sort of traded that for like we don't go out to like speak to someone at the supermarket anymore, or like it can come to you, and yeah, I think that's kind of a shame.
And I mean, even if you do go to the supermarket now, self-serve is now a thing. So you can go to the supermarket and not speak to a single person.
Yeah, yeah.
So we are kind of just, the whole world is set up to isolate us as much as possible, really.
Yeah.
So, pleasure seeking at Dances with Films. Thank you so much for chatting with me. And I love pleasure seeking, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.